it in the end zone. It's Wood. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. First and 10 play. They go with the ground game there. Quarterback takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in the right territory. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line. And because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down. There's a flag on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. He's got a man down the middle. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hold the quarterback and they blow up the play.
He beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve and he picked up the first. Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
We're going to pass here on second down.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion. It's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Of course, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game curve. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, but provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Handoff from the shotgun. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... Maybe sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. Play action here on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. In the clear at the 25.
Can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
In 2nd and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Second that incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. They try to sneak it for the first. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Well, he's got a crucial look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Hand off to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Takes the handoff again. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Quick completion of the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen with just a certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
Out at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal.
Is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. Takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
There's that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped and gets a first down.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Great catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Outside this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here we go on fourth down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Woods. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds. He got a solid gain on that one.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Throw out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Go to throw it here on second down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Breaks free. He's now looking for more. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch me over the middle. Makes the first down. Crazy price. Big hit there at the end. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Makes it second and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice second and 2. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Completion makes it second and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Our last chance.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Good job here at the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there to the side.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Open downfield.
fast, modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. They're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. It's a nice game. They move the football to the 27.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for the big game.
First down now. Keep it on the ground.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Did not get there. Now it's going to bring out fourth down and one. So they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here we go. Coach rolling the dice, rolling it right in his own territory. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear on the right side. It's a
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards to the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This time the pass interference call goes against the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, it's a win.
They'll give it to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the portal. Stopped him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He makes the catch. Well as the coverage. Tackle made quickly, but a big shot play for this offense through the air.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot. Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's a quick run. A huge hit by the linebacker. But it's happened.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this play.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a run to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. The first and goal at the 7.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
We go with a direct snap. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming up, second down and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On first down, it's play action. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion of the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath.
A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is. Match from this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Go, take it to the house.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Leaning on the run game here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point you're going to start putting those into play?
Brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, can you really allow this defense to dictate things? It allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. With the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. And the ball is handed off out of the shot. Solid game, moves the
defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Incomplete with straight play.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
A running play called on third down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial third down play right here. Here's a good throw off the play fake. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. Running back with the football. Physical one earns the first down.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on fourth down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, they've got to feel a lot better after that. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.